Sex trafficking victims are defined as those who have been recruited, harbored, transported, provided, or obtained to perform commercial sex acts. The average age of a child forced into prostitution is only 13 years old. These victims will be terrorized, beaten, and raped up to 50 times a day, every day. 700,000 people are captured from their home country every year. Half are children, most are women, all are abducted against their will. A lack of parental protection, economic hardships, and living on the street all lead to vulnerable children who could be prey for sex traffickers. They capture the women and children against their will to sell as sex workers, hold them captive, drug them, terrorize them, rape them. This abuse allows the traffickers to gain control over their victims by instilling fear. Some victims are promised a better life, but receive one only of misery. They are beaten and lose all proof of identity, giving them no chance of escape.
The other thing that you have a little bit better handle on is adoptions. And adoptions are much more highly scrutinized than they ever have been. Some countries won't allow Americans, or America generally speaking, to go and have adoptions because there are a large number of people that are taken from around the world, brought to the United States and used for domestic slaves or sex slaves. And so that's one of the things that can be done is you just highly scrutinize the people that are adopted.
I actually think it's a pretty big issue simply because we're talking about the quality of life for a major portion of our population, just over half. And I think the ideas that America is built on with freedom, equality, liberty, and justice are just thrown under the rug when you're dealing with people who are involved in the sex trafficking.
Everyone must work together to prevent this horrible tragedy. We must work for prevention through awareness programs all over the world. We must protect foreign victims by providing relief. We must prosecute those who commit the crimes with harsh penalties to stop additional sex trafficking. Every victim sex trafficked becomes a number that gives their abductors more power, money, and influence. Every day, 300,000 children are at risk to become a part of that number. Even if we cannot save every victim, we have to do everything we can to save even one, or two, or 10, or 100. And if we all contribute, we can eliminate all sex trafficking. Only then can our children be safe.